Hello and welcome to this Future Learn course, Thinking Like a Health Economist. My name is Professor Darren Baines, and in this short video I want to introduce to you some of the basic concepts that shape the way that health economists think. This is the first of 4 videos that you will have on our course. In this first video I want to cover the basic concepts of economics, health economics and need. Economics is a discipline within the social sciences that says if we are rational, we will maximise the benefits we derive from available resources. For healthcare systems that have limited budgets and scarce resources, using them wisely or rationally is a good idea. Maximising benefits for the costs you expend will be of the benefit to patients because more health will be generated for available resources. Therefore, health economists try to think like economists, and I will explain what that means in the first video. So, let us start with section 1, which explores what is economics. Economics is an academic discipline within the social sciences that studies the production, distribution and consumption of scarce goods and services. Economics is defined as a science that studies human behaviour in terms of ends and scarce means with alternative uses. The main assumptions of economics are: 1. Human beings make decisions about the options available to them. 2. The consumption of goods and services creates value. 3. Rational human beings choose the options that create the greatest value. 4. Resources are scarce for society, consumers and producers. 5. Choosing to allocate scarce resources to the option that creates the greatest value is the best thing to do. Because scarce resources create value, economists study consumer wants and needs. Because economists use models, theories and mathematical methods, economics is a science, the science of decision making. So, as we can see, that economics is the science of decision making. It's about how choices lead to the allocation of costs and benefits, and how rational thinking promotes the efficient use of available scarce resources. In the second section, I will look at how health economists think. Health economics is a sub-discipline of economics, but health economists use economic thinking in their work, and fundamentally what they try to do is maximise health gain for the resources spent within a health system. Let's have a look and see how health economists think. Health economics is a branch of economics that is concerned with the efficient allocation of scarce resources. Economics is an academic discipline that is a way of thinking, a set of techniques, and a body of knowledge that can be applied to the topic of health. Health economists focus on the relationship between inputs and outputs and the allocation of scarce resources. This relationship is called the health production function. Resources are used in the process of creating healthcare, which produces the output of health. The inputs are called costs, and the outcomes are called benefits. As patients need to get better, the appropriate benefits are health. We should not give patients healthcare unless it leads to improvements in their health gain. Health economists are concerned with maximising health gain with available resources. We can conclude health economics is about efficiency. Efficiency is about the allocation of costs and benefits, and that if we maximise benefits with given costs or minimise costs for a given set of benefits, we're being efficient. In the third section, I shall explain the concept of need. The reason this is important is because need is linked to benefit. If healthcare systems spend their money on desire or wants or patient wishes that do not promote improvements in health, a health economist would say that those resources are being wasted. Therefore, need is a central concept in health economics. Health economists are concerned with needs, which are different to wants. Living organisms need particular things in order to survive. For instance, human beings need water, air and food in order to thrive. Patients have a need for healthcare that improves the quality of their life. In contrast, wants are desires, wishes or aspirations. For instance, some patients may wish to have plastic surgery in order to make themselves attractive. This is a want, not a need, and some health economists question whether scarce resources should be spent in this way. Health economists use the concept of capacity to benefit to define need. If a patient does not have the capacity to benefit from an intervention, that intervention is not needed, even if it's desired. If we assume that the appropriate benefits are health, only interventions that improve a patient health status are technically needed. As you can see, need is capacity to benefit. If you cannot benefit from a healthcare intervention, you don't need it. But specifically, health economists say that the need we have are for the benefits of health. So therefore, unless your healthcare intervention produces health gain, health economists will say that intervention is not needed. So let's recap. Health economists think like economists, and economists think rationally in terms of maximising benefits for available resources. In order to think about that, at the core of the work of health economists is the notion of need, the idea of capacity to benefit, and the idea that we should maximise health gain for given budgets or available resources. So, with those three concepts, economics, health economics and need, you can begin to think like a health economist.